I just started wearing contacts. This was around 6th grade, so I was 12, 13. They were new. I was wearing, they bothered my eyes a little bit. And I was riding my bike home, and I closed my eyes for a second. I'm like, "Oh, that feels nice." And okay, so hold on. So I closed my eyes for a little bit. I'm like, I wanna see how far I can go with my eyes closed because I'm on this big, wide open street
Wide
that's
open
like
spaces,
6
dude.
lanes wide. There's no
What
cars
could
ever
go
on it.
wrong?
And it was, it was like the length of maybe like 2 blocks. So I'm like, I'm gonna ride this whole fucking thing with my eyes closed. Front tire goes right into the curb, fly over the handlebars into a cement light pole.
Oh. Welcome to Pit Warning. My name is Wesley Decker. With me, as always, is Justin Davidson.
Fuck yeah. Hello, everybody. And hello, Kyle.
Kyle Vaughn.
Hello, Wes.
Hello. And Nate Rippey.
Hello, everybody.
Are we good with just launching in?
Let's launch.
All right, let's
Get
do
it
it.
going.
Alrighty. So back again, another month, another playlist. For anybody unfamiliar with the format of this here podcast, we create a playlist of generally hardcore metal and punk songs, share them with each other, have opinions about them, and then talk about those songs on this podcast. Link to the playlist can be found in the show notes. Listen to it before, after, during this podcast. And tonight, we are going to be talking about the following bands: Fire Magic, A Knife in the Dark, Division of Mind, Ceremony, Belexum, Immolation, Stingray, and Haywire 617, also known as just Haywire, if you're down.
If you're down.
Yeah. But good job on this playlist. Also, good job on keeping the runtime of this playlist under like 6 hours, unlike many of our other recent playlists that just
Yeah,
have.
well, that
And
last
Wes,
14-minute
a
song was
good sequencing once again.
Oh, thank you.
Way
Yeah.
to find a way
Very
to
much,
make
I
this
agree.
all kind of flow. Because
Yeah.
Mhm.
Nice.
Great flow.
good flow to it.
Excellent. Good flow. Good flow. Well, Kyle, you're flowing first with Fire Magic, so let's get magical.
Can I say something
Fire.
real fast before Kyle gets
Yeah.
into this?
Go for it.
I've
Go,
gotten
dude.
so much positive feedback, Kyle, about your breakdown of the last Eternal Champion song that you put on here.
Oh,
The
appreciate it.
play-by-play
Thank you all.
was much appreciated by by us, but also by fans. And I can't.
Well,
I've been looking forward to this for a couple of weeks, thinking you were going to do it for this song as well. Do we have
do not get used to it.
a
Nope.
breakdown?
Yep.
That
no-
was a one and done.
That's right.
All
Nowhere
right.
to go but down
Yep.
from here.
Ooh.
Yep.
No,
Okay,
I don't
well,
have
with
the
that,
breakdown. Yeah.
what do you have? What do you have for Fire Magic?
Siege of Eternity is the song. I'm trying to get better at saying the song in the title. I've been terrible at Siege of Eternity off Memories of Fire. Came out in March on Stygian, Black Hand.
Stygian.
Stygian.
Stygian. I came across this because I was just researching, poking around, and found that the drummer of Antichrist Seas Machine is in this band.
Oh,
So I went and checked it
nice.
out. It's black metal with like a traditional metal taste. You know how like I don't love the term blackened, but this is not blackened. It's black metal with like a taste of traditional metal, of like new wave
Yeah,
British heavy
I agree
metal.
with that.
Is that because
Right?
you're from Louisiana?
It's more black
and you
metal
don't
than
like
it is
the
traditional
black
metal,
end,
but it's got like
Oh, we got
The other thing I
Black
like
and
blacking
catfish.
is my catfish.
we got
Damn
them
right.
catfish, boy. I'll tell you.
blackened seems like it's like a seasoning on another genre, you know? It's
Yeah.
the other way around.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. And the opening like a melodic black metal blasting riff that goes into this fucking sweet, like, Judas Priest Breaking the Law riff. That's just why I chose this song to put on here. The whole
Nice.
album's great, but this one was, like, a good example of the black metal to traditional metal type of, mixing that's going on here. What do you think?
I dug it, man.
I'll
That's
start
my
it.
I
Yeah,
mean, I don't have
Go
a
for it.
song by song
Wes.
breakdown, but that's what I like.
This right here is like tapped in exactly how I like my black metal. Like
Yeah, dude.
or this is just it's like a song was tailor made just for me. I love this track, man. What a bitchin' track, what a bitchin' album also. The whole thing's rad. Uh I kept on trying to place the singer's, like, voice and what it sounded like, and, it reminded me a lot of did you guys ever get into that band in the early like, late '90s, early 2000s, Undying?
I
Not
remember
much,
the
no.
name. I don't know if
This
I ever
Day,
yeah.
All Gods Die was one of their EPs, and
Mm.
then, anyways, Whisper of Shadows, I think, is one of their albums, but, carbon copy of that vocalist, and it's
Huh.
to the point where I was like, "I'm actually like, this might actually be the same person," but it's not. Anyways, I fucking really, really, really like this song, Kyle. Thanks so much
Yeah.
for introducing us to it. But yeah, it just seems like, I don't know, kind of venomy with that kind of bathory-ish. What is that? Second wave black metal?
Yep.
Or is that first wave?
Like the
Uh,
later second half Bathory.
yeah, late
Yeah. I
bathory.
think it depends, yeah, which battery you're talking about.
Yeah,
I
late
got
Bathory.
a real Spectral Wound vibe off of this band.
For sure.
The
Less
melodic
blast
black
beats
metal.
for sure, yeah,
Yeah.
but kinda, for lack of a better term, throwing in the more rockin' parts. But I dig it, man. Yeah, I took note of this because I thought it was a cool name and, a cool cover and whatnot, but, like, I kind of breeze through and audition so much shit now for the podcast that, I kinda miss things or I might just be like, "Oh, I'll check that out later," and then just never get around to it. Um, so I was glad you threw this on, as a reminder to check this out because yeah, it's right up my alley, dude.
Yeah, this podcast has totally changed the way I listen to music. It's it's
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
it's
kind
pretty
of
wild.
frustrating sometimes, really.
It
Yeah.
is frustrating, but I'm
Suck
like,
the
you know what? I was
joy.
doing this shit anyways. I'm just like a little quicker to kind of pass on something or put it in the check out later file, kind of
Yeah.
like you're saying for this. Were you done with your
Yeah,
stuff on
go
it?
for it. Go
Okay.
for it, dude.
Yeah, it was super solid to me. It didn't like totally blow me away as far as like maybe just a little too repetitious with that maiden riff for a little too long. The outro or kind of like the latter third had some interesting switch arounds for me. It was solid. It didn't like I said, I'm kind of mid on it, but didn't totally blow me away, but that's all right. There's some stuff later on that did.
Ooh, shit. Well, alright. Well, good job, Fire Magic. We salute you. Um, cool. Let's
Salute you.
That's all I got tonight, I'm sorry. Alright,
That's all.
Knife in the Dark. Is this band named after something? Is there a song or, like, a movie or something called A
There's
Knife
an
in the
old
Dark?
movie, I think, yeah, called this, maybe
Okay,
like a film noir movie or something, maybe, but
sounds
I'm
about
not
right.
sure on the reference. So these guys are from North Carolina, where
Ooh,
Petey Pablo's from,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
and that's about all I know about 'em. Anyway, straight edge band, North Carolina, haven't been
holla.
around super long. I think 2021 or something like that. And it's just one of those things that just caught me in such a way. I was like, everything's just kind of different enough and like not quite you don't quite know where things are going, and that to me was refreshing about it. Super fucking heavy, does that thing that we've talked about recently, that slowdown thing, and kinda hilariously because like, the song comes in with the clicks, and then they hit, like, 3 notes at that tempo, and then immediately go into the slowdown, like, start of the mosh shit, which I could see the song causing chaos in the pit. But it is a little off kilter. Like everything's just a little off kilter timing wise, or they add like a little extra count here or there to the riffs. It almost reminded me like the whole album reminded me of like one long like Candiria breakdown or something,
Mm,
if that makes sense to you. As far as
yeah.
like everything has a little mathiness to it. Yeah,
That
I
makes sense
didn't
to me, Nate.
honestly I didn't even realize they were straight edge until I was reading they were from North Carolina where Petey Pablo's from and everyone's straight edge. No, I don't know.
Including Petey.
so
We see him at the straight edge
but yeah,
get-togethers.
they seem pretty devout. They're
Devout?
the interview I read of them, devout, like devout Christian, devout straight edge. They seem to take it pretty seriously, at least the lyricist, as far as like looking at different ways to kind of explore the topic. And yeah,
Huh.
I just thought it was cool. It was this was a month where there weren't many things that I was like, fuck, dude, I have to put this on. But this is one of those I was like, all right, this is quality enough. I'll see what y'all think about it.
Interesting. I don't think I realized they were, a straight edge band, so now I'm curious to kinda check out the lyrics and whatnot.
Right.
Yeah, I'm kinda I liked it. I'm sorta middle, like, I'm good with it. A lot of the stuff you mentioned, Nate, I wouldn't say it's a turn off for me, but it's like I struggle with it sometimes. If a song doesn't have enough of sort of a foundation or a frame around it, and I
Yeah.
don't mean just like verse, chorus, or anything, but just something.
Yeah.
Um, I sometimes get a little lost, and this is one of those bands that's kinda just like
Hmm.
part. Um, but
That was
tonally,
dope.
like
You should record that.
yeah, the
Yeah.
part.
It totally it jumps out of the speakers, right, in a way. It's
Yeah,
like the mix or the recording, I'm like, "Fuck, that sounds louder and nasty." Like, I just kept coming back to, like,
nasty.
nasty or gnarly. It just sounds like it has, like, this extra fucking grit to the recording that,
Yeah.
jumps out.
Yeah, so that was kinda what carried me through despite
Mm.
any sort of, like, I don't know what's going on here right now, in
The
terms of the
vocalist
song.
kinda does that, it's a little bit dated, but that kinda poison the well, like, talk to scream thing a little
Oh,
bit much, you know?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I know what
Mhm.
you're talking about.
Very 2000s metalcore
Yeah,
thing.
yep. AKA you run out of breath as as the singer, and you need to
Mm.
sorta
Yeah.
phone it in a little bit.
Ramp back up, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I got.
Oh, yeah, um, I think this track made me I'm just accepting the, like, 2000s metalcore revival
It's
and
back. It's back,
being cool
baby.
with it. Yeah.
Yep,
I don't know, I'm not cool with it all the time. I think there's a lot of crappy bands that are
there
from
are.
that era, and a lot of the, like, stuff that's being mimicked is kinda crappy.
Yep,
But I was into this
I agree.
for whatever reason. I don't know. I was walking down Market Street yesterday, and it was crowded. I was standing at the crosswalk, and I so badly just wanted to start fucking throwing elbows
Yeah.
while
Yeah.
Hell
listening.
The elbow
I just
thrower
wanted to
next time.
start fucking knocking people over.
Ah, that would've been sweet.
Yeah, that would Market Street would have been the place to do it too, dude.
Mhm.
Nobody
Either
thought
that
I
or ride your bike with your eyes closed, one or the other, right?
no, I'm listening to something way more calm for that. Yeah, I didn't really there is some, like, irregular timing offness stuff, but I was getting a lot of Martyr AD vibe.
Hmm.
I was gonna say that as my touchstone band for sure,
Yeah,
yeah.
'cause
We mentioned them a lot, and I'm like, they anyway, yeah, I agree. I'll just leave it at that.
and Martyr AD is not one of those bands where I look back and they're like, "Oh, that's cheesy." You know,
Martyr AD still fucks, dude.
they fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
yeah,
still hold up.
yeah.
I thought this was kinda there was some cheese factor, of that nostalgic, yeah, early 2000s metalcore stuff that I don't revisit ever. Um, yeah, this was good, but, I don't think I'm gonna listen to the rest of the album. Nothing on you, Nate, just, wasn't really my cup of tea. for
Did you
what
say
for what I'm
"nuttin'
feeling.
on you, Nate"?
Yeah, that's what I said. You didn't say
Nut,
You
nut,
liked it
nut,
that
nut,
much?
on you.
Wow,
you said
Yeah,
nothing
Nutting on you.
on you.
you know,
it's all good.
you know what I
No,
mean. It's
I don't
not.
take it
It's not,
personal, no.
It
yeah,
didn't do
good.
a lot for me, but here's a
Uh,
consolation prize, Nate.
I mean, jizz to it.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Jesus. All right. Um, well, no good segue out of that. Division of Mind. Division of Mind from Richmond, Virginia. First demo came out in 2017, so they've been around for a minute. Um, both my picks tonight have a theme of bands I missed when they initially came out that I
Mm.
caught up with probably over the last 6 months and kinda became slightly obsessed with. Um, but yeah, kinda definitely in the same wheelhouse as, Knife in the Dark, that we just talked about, but we're certainly splitting hairs, at this point, but I would say Division of Mind, a little bit different, a little bit sort of, more blunt force as opposed to pokey pokey, riffage of Knife in the Dark. Also worth mentioning that Division of Mind shares members with, Killing Pace, which is another band, I like a lot and, we've talked about previously. The real thing, I mean, aside from kinda just, like, the mosh fest of this, and I think you can make the argument that uh, there's not a ton revolutionary going on with the riffs or anything like that, but what stands out to me is, like, kinda like Integrity, like, there was just always sounded like there was, like, this, like, dark undercurrent to Integrity and, like, something was just, like, inherently wrong, not in a bad way, but just, like, they're touching darkness. I kinda get a similar vibe from Division of Mind as well. I definitely think the lyrics are a cut above, most sort of darker, or even sorta knuckle draggy hardcore bands that are just
How
all
did they
mosh
do
all the
this?
time.
So what are they talking about?
Just dark shit, you know? But, it's not like sort of like Wes Eisold, like, learned, literature poetry, but I would argue it's on a more poet kick than your average band like this, I would say.
A little artsier.
Little artsier,
Yeah,
but also, like,
the
saying, calling you a motherfucker and wrap my hands around your neck and all that type of stuff.
Mhm.
Um,
Ooh.
but yeah, I guess excuse me. Last thing I'll say, the reason why they came to my attention and probably any other dude into hardcore above the age of 40 who has a day job, was there was, like, a little hard lore, clip floating around online with Randy Blythe, from Lamb of God, rattling off his favorite hardcore bands, and he was kinda stumped on the last one, and then he just threw out he was just like, "Ah, fuck it, Division of Mind," and everybody was like, "Oh, fuck yeah, Division of Mind is so rad." So that's sorta
Are
how
they
it
from
it
Richmond? Did you say that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep,
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I think
um
he was talking specifically about bands from Richmond,
Oh, there you go. Gotcha.
which Lamb of God is, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
And
But yeah,
the
that's
same
how they
and same with me. That's how that's listening to that podcast with Randy Blythe on there is what got me listening to him as well, Wes. And
Mhm.
I think you and I think we sent that clip like amongst ourselves, and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
and then you were like, "Dude, I've just listened to Division of Mind." I'm like, "I just started listening to him." But
yep.
I've said this before on this podcast, I'm gonna say it again. I like it when a band opens up with
Yeah.
their own band name, you know?
DOM.
So so a big old DOM to start it off, just fuck, it tickles me, man, I dig it. But,
Mhm.
all the same talking points as you, Wes, I agree, like, it is dark, the lyrics are a bit ominous and yes, poetic, but yeah, this band's brutal, it's pretty cool, I like it.
Yeah.
It's heavy, spooky shit, scary.
Spooky scary.
Spooky scary.
I didn't realize it was so dark. I wasn't paying attention, but probably like this song more than I would because I got all warmed up by the track before.
Ooh,
Mhm.
yeah,
Wanted
yeah.
wanted to knock
Solid
people over on
opener.
Market Street. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Going into this, I was in the mood already, so it set me up, which made me like it. Well, I don't have anything negative to say about it, but same with like as Justin said too, I'm not gonna go listen to the rest of these songs
Oh,
on
I
the
bought
album,
I
but
bought all the records, man.
hell yeah, you
I'm
did.
down.
Yeah, this division of mine's
Yeah,
good. This
yeah,
shit's good.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
quality. Yeah, it grew on me the more I listened to it, and kind of yeah, once you settle into their, like, I don't know, looming threat is kind of like the feel. It's
Oh,
just like,
nailed it. Good job, dude.
just like what the
In
Absolutely.
fuck is around the corner or whatever,
a feeling of impending doom.
Yes,
Yeah,
spooky.
in the best way possible.
But yeah, but super brutal. Some cool progressions, and yeah, it's trippy because like what their last album was how many years ago? 8, 9 years ago, or something like that.
Something like
10.
that, yeah.
So to
Maybe
come
not
back
10, but
and like
yes. Yeah.
after that big of a break, and they were not on my radar either. They came to my attention the same way it sounds like as you guys, and yeah, brutal shit. Very good. I like it.
Yeah, dude. I like it. And, the singer kinda reminds me of Kyle a little bit. I don't know if you guys have watched, any of the live
Mm-mm.
footage. You're a bit beefier, I would say, Kyle, but, you
Oh,
guys got a similar
yeah,
vibe. Yeah. Bit more
okay,
That's sick.
muscular. Yeah.
that work
So
out.
that's a
He's toned.
positive. Yeah. Big ol' legs. Big ol' legs on Kyle Vaughn.
Some trunks.
Well, good job on the nonstop jock block,
Yeah,
back to
mosh pit.
back,
Oh,
back
yeah.
to back
Heck yeah.
mosh segment. Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, you could make the
Nonstop
argument
jock block.
nonstop jock line. This will your pit warning. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can kinda make the argument for that on this next pick for Ceremony, don't you think, Justin?
It's it's pretty
Eh.
jockey. It's a pretty jockey tune.
Mhm.
So yeah, I put on Ceremony. Listened to this song one time, added it. I felt good about it. Don't regret adding it. Um, this is their first new song in like 4 or 5 years that they've released. Of course, they played the Hollywood Palladium. What is it, like 2 years ago or something like that, and played Rohnert Park fully. And then they kind of been on a little bit of a tour circuit for a bit. They're hot off the heels of playing Coachella,
It's
but
crazy.
this song was, I felt, a very nice mix of what I really, really like about Ceremony, and
Mhm.
it felt like this song could also have been on Rohnert Park or Violence, Violence, but also with the synth coming in. It has a little take from their last album, which was, what is it? In the Spirit World Now?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Um, uh It seems like pretty on the nose as far as the theme of it, as far like talking about, politics and using punk as a weapon rather than, um, just sitting back and listening to, all the rhetoric that we get, and just kind of, saying, "This is us and we're not them, and let's fuck shit up," which I'm a big fan of all of those things. But,
Mhm.
I liked it. Makes me excited for some more Ceremony, and makes me excited to go see him again.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I would say this flavor of Ceremony is my favorite,
Yeah.
kinda just like the straight up punk shit, I guess, Rohnert Park-ish era, um, but, like, in the same way they do something a lot of bands can't do when they function in this mode, whereas where a lot of bands, if they do something repetitious, it can be kind of boring, but in the same way that the song "Sick" has this simplicity and just sort of repeating that phrase over and over, this one has that as well, and without really doing anything or a lot, at least that I can glom onto, it kind of seems like the song just constantly like ramps up
Mhm.
in a fucking really cool way. So I always appreciated that about them, that like they can conceivably take this simpler approach, but emotionally it has a very satisfying impact. So
Do you think
ceremonies
that
rad.
like ceremony is rad? And it's funny you bring that up, like this, like whatever X factor or whatever, where it doesn't seem repetitious, even though it
It
kind of
is.
is. But
It is. Yeah.
do you like but it seems fresh every single time, even though it
Uh,
is repetitious. But like, do you think that's because of like the band maybe having like it's like more genuine or something like that than another
I
band
I
that's
was I was
like
gonna
I
say
was gonna say
pushing out the
authenticity.
same stuff? Authenticity.
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 Yes.
It does
That
have
Authentatious.
authenticity.
yeah.
Yeah. I
It
was
kind of
I
feels
was
like
gonna
the
use that
perhaps.
song
word
could
too.
have existed, yeah, back in the 80s, the
There
90s,
you go.
it could
Yeah.
it's
Mhm.
timeless weirdly, which I think gives it that maybe what you're talking about, right? It sounds
Yeah.
like it could be a Damned song. It sounds like it could
Totally.
be, something else they've done.
Yeah.
It does have
The
like
best punk
80s, like
songs.
UK, like punk
Totally.
shit
Yeah,
Yeah.
vibe
yeah.
going in a
Exactly.
major way.
I think it
I
comes from having good references, you know,
Yeah.
good
yeah,
Good
influences.
taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
this band and I trust this band. You know, out of all the bands that have been around a long time and they've weaved through different styles and had like different phases of a band, there's not many bands that can pull that off. But you know, like I still try if they're gonna put something out and it's different, I'm gonna trust it. I'm gonna go check
Yeah.
it out. I'm like, this is probably good. Like even if, you know, it's something that's totally different than what they were doing before, it's probably gonna be good.
Yeah.
Um, there's not many bands like that.
Yeah. Yeah. They're a
This
rare
song included.
gem
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
hardcore and punk and the scene we come from. Yeah. My only thing with ceremony is I'm just bummed. I feel like I moved away from the Bay Area right around the time that they started getting bigger. So I missed like all those shows. I saw a few of them down here and it was great. And I went to that show you mentioned, Justin,
The
however
Palladium.
long ago at the Palladium.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was fucking cool. It was just wild to see a venue that big, like going off to this band.
Yeah. They were
Uh,
crushing.
yeah. So it was cool. Cool. All right.
And they're
KV,
old as fuck. I'm into that.
ceremony?
Yeah.
They're younger than
I think it's
us.
they're about our age.
You think so?
I think that's old for hardcore.
Yeah, maybe.
All right.
All right. What is this? Belexum? Am I saying that correctly?
You got me, dude. Belexum,
Okay.
that's probably good enough, I think.
Good enough.
Um,
Master of
this Master of
Masks.
Masks.
Cool name.
Master of
Masks off a self-titled EP on Transylvanian Records. That's a record label out of Oakland that I've been paying attention to a lot more.
Ah,
Um,
ah, ah.
they really, yeah, spooky. Um, guitar player looks like Bobby Hill. Frantic death metal.
Check.
Um, very hard sounding vocal style that's more like a hardcore punk vocal style than a death metal vocal style.
What'd you
I
think,
liked
Nate?
it. Yeah.
You're
So
good
I
with
So I
it?
almost
mean,
didn't put it on here. Let me
I'm a
tell you what I didn't get to it yet.
Oh,
All
okay,
right.
sorry.
What really turned the tide for me was I was looking through their stuff and I noticed that the back of their record said "Wash your holes, everybody."
Right.
Watch your
piercings.
holes, y'all.
Yeah. Well, was it y'all or
I don't know.
everybody? I sent it
Everybody.
to you guys on the thread,
I know. That
but
was sick.
You sent it to
that did
us.
it.
I remember it.
That convinced me. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I was just saying I like this shit.
It's a
I'm
band
I'm
with a
such a
message.
I'm a sucker for like complicated, like
Mm.
dope death metal, like you said, old school, but a little bit of that discordant, like Death Spell Omega or Blood Os Nord kind of shit. Maybe there's that disharmony going on, which I just love that shit. And yeah, it just keeps it stayed interesting the whole time. Like right
This
when
one's
it
for you,
was,
Nate.
it could have gotten repetitious. They brought in something different, and it was they're playing a little fast and loose, like you were saying. It felt a little unhinged, or like it's definitely not locked to a grid and sound replaced and all that bullshit. So appreciate that. Good stuff. I liked it.
For me, you could kind of take what I said about Knife in the Dark and copy and paste it onto here. I just get a little lost when it sounds like the song is kind of falling down the stairs, so to speak.
You just gotta let it take you, Wes.
Fuck, dude, that is a bitchin' review, man.
Yeah.
It's
Just go along for the ride. Let it take you. Yeah. No, falling down the stairs is a good way to describe it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I will say this, I need to go back and listen to them now, but I had
Falling down the
a
stairs is
soft
pretty dark, dude. You could get
It's
hurt
pretty
real
fucking
bad.
dark, dude. It's not as dark as having your eyes closed on your bike, but it's about
You
as
can
dark.
really
only
get
to
hurt.
that.
Yeah.
Dude, you can break your arm falling down the stairs.
So one time I
dark
was in
stuff.
front of these flight of stairs and I was like, I can walk down these with my eyes closed.
Should I?
And my better angels told me, you better open your eyes, dude. But I was like, shut the fuck up. I got.
All right. Have you ever fallen down a set of stairs in real life?
Kyle, you saw me fall down like an epic.
I think
set
we
of
all
stairs.
bared
God, in
witness.
Palm Springs?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Those are concrete stairs, dude.
The most
I
metal
missed it.
stairs.
Yeah.
I missed it.
Justin, we
heavy.
can cut this out. But how many MGDs do we have in the pool, or Modelos? Do you remember?
I think
You
like
were on
90
a
or something.
you
I
like
like
your-
150,
Yeah.
200.
I want to say you had like 30 yourself or something. I was like,
You
woo.
poured a beer
Yeah.
on some poor girl's head.
Yeah. It looks
They
like you
loved
could
it.
get wet.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I was a fucking
Yeah.
wild dude that
Yeah.
that trip. That was
That was
Yeah.
a good time.
It was fun.
That was a good
That
time.
was- that was peak dipshit Justin right there, man. That was good stuff.
And guess what? The most hungover was still Kyle, I would say. You got the
That's right.
He burnt his feet.
Yeah.
Fucking hot hose water.
That was not the most
That was
hungover I've ever
fantastic.
been. It
Not
was
the most. No.
No. It was just the most unfortunate events
Yeah.
happening while I hungover.
I know the most hungover Kyle's ever been.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Anyways,
Worst night of my life.
that was sick. Anyways, so yeah, Belexum, dude, falling down a set of stairs. This music is difficult for me to listen to, and I will say that on first listen, I was like, this is shit. And then it took me like 4 or 5 more listens, and I'm like, okay, it's a little bit better and a little bit easier to swallow. But I feel like I'm gonna throw my back out listening to music like this. Like
Yeah,
not
dude.
because I'm headbanging, just because it's like super jerky, like I'm like, fucking good. What? Like, there's
You
just
get
there's-
whiplash from
yeah,
part to
it's-
part.
Exactly. And
Mm.
and I for whatever reason there was a couple lines that the singer is saying that were just tough for me to hear. There was one where it's like she was like, and I'm covered in innocent blood. I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, all right, like, fucking stop complaining, dude. Like, fuck, you were just whining.
I'm covered in innocent blood.
Something like that. She's like, Belexum, like, keep on doing your thing, y'all. You kick ass. It's just not my shit.
Same.
And I was gonna go on like a tirade about like how it just sounds like they're whining, and then I was like, I can't say that because literally every single song that I like is just the lead singer whining about something. So
Mhm.
this just
That's
wasn't
fair.
my this just wasn't my vintage of wine, you know? Wasn't my
Oh.
Thanks for that. I like that.
Damn,
but yeah.
dude.
So there you go.
All right. Okay.
That's a review.
All right, Nate, you're up next. Immolation. Set yourself
Immolation.
ablaze.
Yeah, so earlier you mentioned your theme being bands that just kind of you just for whatever reason weren't that hip to. You maybe knew they
Uh-huh.
existed, maybe didn't. Immolation's on that path for me. They're a band that I just always heard about. Um, New York has its own kind of particular vein of death metal. These guys have been around for I don't know 30 or 40 years. And what I will say is like they are they're held in high esteem. I'll say in the metal elite for whatever the fuck that means. But they kind of are known for not putting out anything bad. Like everything's pretty quality. I think it's been like the main guys, in the band for a long time. This vein of death metal, I don't know if they've always sounded like this because I haven't really listened to a bunch of their shit. But this reminds me of a little bit of like, I don't know, Morbid Angel-y a little, where it's a little more operatic, or it has like this orchestral thing to it, and the way it shows up often in the songs on this album is like the fucking tom hits or like timpanis. Like they have these interesting parts where they accent the song. This song has it, like a bunch of them have it on this album, and I dig the shit out of that. There's some cool shifts. It's just all really solid, well produced. Again, it's not. I mean, I probably should have put something on here from the newest At the Gates, but because I have not been able to stop listening to that album. But I just
We
thought
got
this is fucking
time. We
solid.
got time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And maybe I will next go around. But yeah, I just thought, hey man, these guys have been doing this for a long time. They're still putting out a quality product, so to speak. And sounds pretty fucking good to me. So thought I'd throw it on here.
Yeah, dude. You kind of covered it, like no notes for me. I enjoyed this. I got a little nervous. I'd never really listened to him before. And I was just like, "Oh boy, this is like one of those old dude death metal bands.
That's what I worried about.
This could
I
go south like really quick."
Yeah.
And I was
I actually
kind of
did a background
pleasantly
check on him.
surprised.
I was like, is there any WP shit? I hope not. Because like some of these old
Yeah.
school, death metal bands have that. And I was like, no, they appear pretty clean. So
Yeah. Yeah, but no, I liked it.
Are
Yeah,
they
I was
clean?
pleasantly surprised.
Are
Are
They're
they
they
gonna invite
clean.
them in? Invite them in. Are they
Let 'em in.
clean? Let
They're
'em
in.
spray 'em
They're in,
down.
dude.
Yeah, this was like pretty cookie cutter old dude death metal for a bit, and then I was surprised by the breakdown. There's like kind of how heavy and how it just didn't just go through as blast beats for the whole time. But yeah, it was not blast beats, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I was surprised by pleasantly surprised by the breakdown. Whenever I see a cover like this, it's either going to be good or like really, really horrible.
Right.
Like almost like
Yeah.
it's not like it's an AI cover, but I'm like, fuck, this could be sick.
Yeah.
This could be really, really, really shitty though too. But it was sick. I liked it.
Sick.
What'd you
There's
think?
a flow again,
KB?
though. Nice transition from, I think, Belexum got me
Yeah.
horny for this.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
it's less chaotic and it's less part. It's more direct.
All that
death
wine
metal.
got you rendered.
But I haven't really listened to a lot of Immolation either.
Yeah. Have you listened to much New York, like fucking Incantation, or like I listened to Pyrexia, which is a random ass
Yeah, I
New
mean, I've
York.
checked all that stuff out at
Yeah.
certain points, but it's never been on a regular rotation.
Right. Which is kind of weird, like for me. I don't know why it never appealed to me. It was always a little more kind of plain Jane or just straightforward, whereas I
listen to
like the more
everything, man.
progressive Florida shit maybe more.
Yeah,
But
some stuff just falls out. And
Mhm.
it's on the Belexum Bandcamp page, it says, "For fans of Immolation."
Oh, no way.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Mhm.
Hmm.
I don't quite get it,
Yeah, I
but
don't
I
get
think
it.
that's a weird connection that this song is on the playlist right after it.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
Stars aligned. All right.
Indeed.
Cool.
Yeah. Eh.
You know, it's an interesting oceanic creature, the stingray.
Mhm.
They are.
Mhm. Yeah,
You ever
I
been
don't know.
stung
That's
by
all I
one?
got. Yeah, this is my other pick for bands that came out quite some time ago that I missed that I now just fucking love. But Stingray, from London, first demo EP, something like that, came out in 2021. I think I posted their last album when I was listening to it pretty hard, like whatever it was, 4 or 5 months ago. So I was pleasantly surprised that this EP came out in time for this episode, but it's kind of just like there's not a lot to it, honestly. It's just like the fucking perfect blend of like hardcore and punk for me with just the right amount of noodling going on as well here and there. Um Kind of came to my attention, if I remember correctly. I was flipping through some stuff on social media, and they're on La Vida es un Muse Discos, which kind of puts
Oh, I
out
didn't
all
even
the
catch that.
best music. Yeah. And it was a video of the singer, and he was from fucking Lord of the Rings. He was doing the orc, like, looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Um, and he fucking sounds exactly like that orc. Like
Yeah, yeah.
the whole yeah, the whole his
Orcish.
whole yeah, his whole vocal style is
Yep.
basically that orc from Lord of the Rings. Um Otherwise
That
they
neat.
have kind of not quite like the
Have
Poison Ruin lo-fi thing, but they have their own lo-fi thing going on where it's I think kind of intentionally a little fuzzy, but I dig it. I think it suits the music. And in this case, unlike the previous record or the songs I listened to, kind of a wild little like Aussie-ish clean vocals passage.
I dug that.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
at first caught me off guard, but the more I listened to it, the more it worked for me. And
I
at
wanted
this
more of
point,
that.
I'm kind of pumped on it.
I
So
want
yeah,
that.
yeah, I fucking
I
love
want that.
I love this band. Stingray's rad. So yeah, there you have it.
I thought it was nice taste. It's a good aesthetic going on.
Mhm.
It's rough. It's rough in all the right way, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
rough and tumble.
Oh, by the
Me
way, Esley, what the name of that orc is Ugluk.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, it's
That's good. That's good.
mhm.
Ugluk.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
The singer sounds Uglukian.
Ugluk. Ugluk.
Uglukian.
I think that's how you say it. I don't know.
Uglukian.
Yeah, not a whole lot of profound shit. It just sounds nice. Just
Yeah,
got a nice
just
sound
works.
to it.
It's
Yep.
just meat and potatoes, man. And
Yep.
it's
Yep.
fucking it's and you don't need anything else. Yeah, this I never heard Stingray before this playlist. And that shit fucking rules, man.
Yeah, dude.
I'll keep
Stingray
mine short.
delivers.
Was it nasty?
I I can attest that I think it's good for what it is. It's just it's over my head, or it's
It
just not in my
did what it needed to
ballpark.
do.
Not in your
Or is
ballpark.
I
that like
gotcha.
a
Yeah, I don't
love
like
that
it.
for
I have a
you?
hard time with these lower vocals. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's obviously a
Hmm.
personal taste thing, but there aren't many bands where the guys in this register where it connects with me, and it's
Interesting.
not
Really?
maybe the music, but just the vocal approach.
Huh. You
Anyway,
prefer a
yeah.
higher vocal
Well, I don't know, just maybe not this
or
orcish and
like
Uglukian.
yeah. Yeah,
That's
he I feel like at times you can kind of hear his I mean, you're right. He does have a low register, but he also
Yeah.
kind of has like a deep like it sounds like almost like Cockney-ish accent that might lend to it. as well.
underneath it. Yeah, they probably would, rip my skin off live and be awesome, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's one of those I'm like, I can tell it's cool, it's just not, for me, but, that's fine. It's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, dude. Haywire, 617 or Haywire if you're nasty. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Is there another Haywire? Is that why they have to put the
Probably.
There is
617
there
on
is
it?
another Haywire, and I believe it is a female-fronted
Huh.
hardcore band, but,
Really? Huh.
don't quote me on that. I'm not positive, but this Haywire is from Boston, and this Haywire reminds me of Slapshot and Floor Punch and judgy sort of,
Mm.
hardcore. And, however, the song that I put on here off of the split with Dropkick Murphys called New England Forever, dare I say it's a full-on pop song?
It's
You
pop punk.
You
may.
may.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
is.
yeah. And, I dug this split. I liked it.
Good split.
Uh, it's a good split. I like Dropkick Murphys. I've always liked them, and they for me age like a fine wine, especially with what their attitude about current events is, and and how they speak about their beliefs. It's refreshing. But this Haywire split is a good little fucking 8-song EP, and this song is a standout for me on the EP as far as just being not like anything else, and it's pop punk with some oi-ish vocals, and I fucking cannot stop listening to it. I love it. It and hopefully I'm gonna feel this same way in a year, because I feel like with a lot of these songs, much like what's that Spiritual Cramp song that you put on one of our
Oh, yeah, yeah,
playlists?
yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, but,
You got my number, I got your
You
number,
Got
something
My
like that.
Number. Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
that song. Same sort of thing where I'm just like, "What the
Yeah.
fuck is this?" I can't get it out of my head. I love it.
Yeah.
I love this
Yep.
song.
Yep. Yeah,
But
definitely won the award off this playlist for the song that was in my head the most, to a certain point, like, almost annoyingly so. I would go to bed, and this song was in my head, and I would wake up, and, like, the song would just pick up right where I left
Just
off when I was
the
sleeping.
woes.
Mm.
it's
Yeah,
got
all of it.
gang claps.
Yeah, little
Yeah, yeah.
um, yeah, I've dipped in here and there on Haywire because it's kind of, like, everywhere at all
Yeah.
times. Literally, they tour everywhere at all times. And I think they were sort of one of those bands that especially blew up due to the pandemic because their shows are fucking wild and people wanted to get wild after the pandemic, and good on them for being able to make it happen. But yeah, this one was a little different, a little bit on the poppier side, but I'm not fucking mad at it. I'm into it. Um, yeah, I don't know. Great split, like you said, and a good little palate cleanser
It
at
is
the end of this
palate cleanser. That's
playlist.
the right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
This is my first exposure to this band at all. So
Hmm.
it's not usually as poppy as this. Like, what is their?
No,
It's
it's
it.
kinda like, like fast beat down hard like, not beat down hardcore, but
Yeah.
like old school, like, kinda New England hardcore.
Yeah, okay, I
Picture a
wrote
band
down.
from Boston.
Yeah,
Period.
yeah.
Yeah,
Imagine you're in Boston and you have a
Yeah.
guitar, a bass, and a
Yeah.
drummer, and a guy with a lot of tattoos singing. There you go.
yeah. It's.
Yep.
I wrote down this is Saves the Day meets Blood for Blood.
There you
Yeah.
go,
Yeah, it was
Fair.
super
Boston band.
catchy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. As you were saying that song was stuck in your head, that made the song get stuck in my head because you
Right.
just
Mhm.
said that.
Yep.
In my head, I was going, "Whoa, oh, 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 oh."
Yep.
That whole
Hang up
part.
the telephone.
Yeah, I'm into it. Might as well
Cool.
be Saves the Day. It's like buff dudes.
Buff dudes talking about falling in
Yep.
love, having a crush.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Why not?
Yeah.
Whatever, man.
Nate, something's stewing. Something's
No,
stewing.
yeah,
Uh-oh.
I was gonna say kind of similar. I'll pull Wes's move out so you can kind of copy and paste what he said about the last band.
Hell yeah.
It's just I don't hate it at all. I think it's pretty good. It's just not something that's in
Not
my,
your bag.
what I will crave. Like I listen to very little pop punk, and honestly, like even um anyway, this style is not just something I seek out very much. But I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty catchy, and I had no idea what this band sounded like. I just assumed this is kind of their steez, so to speak. But
Mm.
it's cool to hear them trying something different out and apparently being successful at it. But just not in my wheelhouse. But that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
There sure isn't anything wrong with that.
Where'd you not that there's anything wrong with that.
Not
Not that there's
that,
You wanna play some emo? That's fine.
Do you think it's emo?
Nothing
Yeah,
wrong with
I
that.
was vacillating between emo or pop punk. But
I
yeah,
mean,
it has a little,
it's
of
borderline the
both.
same thing from, like, the early 2000s, but, yeah, like, saves it in it's like a saves the day song, but the guy is just being a little bit more tough about it.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Are we ready to do
Fuck, that's a
are
cool
we
song.
ready to do the
That is a good
pick of the
song.
pods? I'll take that as a yes. So Kyle, you're going first.
Fucking edible starting to hit, dude. Um, it's a tough call.
Take
It's a
your
tough
time.
one. I'm going with Ceremony.
Ceremony.
Oh!
Oh. All right. Nate, what do you got?
Yeah, I'm kind of at a tie, so I'll just say Ceremony because that was up there with anything else.
Okay. Fuck it. Ceremony.
Shit.
Yes, make it easy.
I guess I just don't even get a vote because I lose,
What's your vote? What's your vote?
doesn't count, dude.
Well, you know what? Yeah, you're
You
right.
just got
'Cause my vote
redistricted,
does count.
motherfucker.
Yeah, dude. I would have said Haywire was my
Haywire would have been my other,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ceremony. You guys got it, huh?
Yep.
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 What do
There
you
goes
think, huh?
Ceremony.
All right.
What
What do you think?
What do you think, huh?
what a sports nut, huh?
What a sports nut. Laces out.
All right. Well, with that, another playlist down. So, thanks, fellas. We will do it again in about a month. And thank you, listeners, old and new. We love you. We appreciate you. And I love and appreciate you, fellas. So, nighty night.
Love ya.
Same dude.
Buenos noches.
Buenas noches.
Baby, come back.
Any
Any
kind of
kind of
fool
fool
could
could
see.
I
was
was
wrong,
wrong, and I
and I
just
just
can't
can't
live
live
without
without
you.
you.
Boom, boom, boom.
Baby, come back.
Baby, come back close.
Any kind
Kind of fool would see. There's something about you.
You.
There's
Just the
the
thing
thing
about
about
you.
you.